we definitely have to talk about, as you mentioned, ChatGPT, so AI, um, and how that plays into everything that we're talking today. Because obviously, we cannot ignore AI. It's a huge part of our lives now. But I'm seeing how it's kind of like starting to play into, different careers. And, some people are kind of like scared of it, some people are embracing it. But it's really interesting to see how, people are navigating that. But how do you see AI playing into financial and coaching field?
Yeah, interesting question. Definitely there's a mixed dialogue out there about AI right now. There's people who are terrified of it and what it's going to do to us and our jobs, but others who are trying to capitalize on it being a tool. And I feel like I try to fall into the latter, just because I do think of AI more as a tool, especially having used it for like I've tried to use it for things like coming up with problems when I'm teaching in a school, for example, in a university. It's like coming up with exam questions or something, and it's not perfect on those like really technical areas. So I don't think it's at the point where we should fear it completely being able to replace a job, but we should be using it as a tool to help optimize processes, make them more efficient, save time. And so, like, one example of that in accounting finance is when you have like month end where you're trying to close books and get those financial statements out. There's a lot of processes that go behind that and a lot of Excel sheets and things that you're doing, and there are AI agents nowadays that you can actually train to do those more mundane tasks for you, so you can focus more on the review and that higher level understanding. That's not to say that you should forgo or we should ever forgo understanding the basics. 'Cause I think that's like the biggest danger is like us just ending up trusting AI so much that it's like we don't even need to understand the fundamental of what it's doing, right? In order to review it, you do have to understand that piece. So I think there's always going to be value in those fundamentals and people learning them. But I
Mhm.
also see people getting ahead in jobs and careers are going to be those that do try to leverage it to save them time and allow them to focus and grow faster into those like higher value add areas, more strategic thinking areas that they can do, where AI is taking over the more mundane kind of tasks. So yeah, that's
Mhm.
that's my high level take on it.